Senate Justice and Legal Affairs Committee has retreated to draft its report on the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2024, sponsored by Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei, seeking to increase term limits for elected leaders. This comes as a section of the political class have thrown salvos at Senator Cherargei bill disassociating themselves, terming it as self-serving. Our reporter Gladys Mungai examines the next stages of the constitutional bill that generated a massive public interest both online and through oral submissions to the Senate.
The Constitutional Amendment Bill number 2 of 2024 was first introduced in the Senate for the first reading on the 26th of September 2024. The bill, sponsored by Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei, would then be referred to the Justice and Legal Affairs and Human Rights Committee for consideration, which included facilitation of a public participation exercise.
I want to assure members of this, the public members, that we will do our job. We have listened to you. As a committee, this is not an exercise in futility. We will retreat as a committee and come up with a report that incorporates your comments.
For the interest of all the Kenyans who are not with us today, those emails will be considered, the reports and the views on those emails will be considered by this committee.
In the bill are 19 issues that the Senator for Nandi wants amended in the 2010 Constitution.
My only concern, and I want to agree with Bunge la Wananchi, I think from Jivanji, that this country, Chair, we are always on campaigning mood. Even as we talk electioneering period, campaigning mood, we don't have sufficient time to deliver for the people.
Kenyans had an opportunity to submit their views online, with the Senate reporting it received over 200,000 submissions via email, while others presented themselves for oral submissions on Friday, 25th of October, which was the deadline for the submission. The Justice Committee is expected to write its report and table it for debate at the Senate within 90 days. This means that the latest the bill can be debated in Parliament is in January next year. These as politicians remain divided on the proposals to extend the term limits.
The conduct and pronouncement of certain members, even the bills that they bring before this House, they are costing the image of this House, Honorable Speaker, because those bills are tone deaf. How can somebody just stand up out of nowhere, propose a constitutional amendment to extend his own term when he's here and he was elected for 5 years?
Miaka saba is a no, and I'm sure huku Western hawezi kuruhusu ati uchaguzi. Miaka tano hata tunaona ni ndefu.
Article 1 of the Constitution inasema sisi we hold the office on behalf of the people.
Na mimi nikiangalia yale mambo ambayo inaletwa, ile ambayo haitasaidia wananchi, ile ambayo itatatiza amani katika nchi hii, paka wananchi muwe careful.
If the committee reports reject the bill and the senators agree with its recommendation, this could mark the end of the bill. However, if the bill sails through the 2/3 of senators in support, it will be forwarded to the National Assembly for approval, and if approved by the National Assembly, a referendum on the bill will be conducted. For Legends Edition, I'm Gladys Mungai.